Hi, Taurus. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on with you, the new person, and the old person. So this spread is going to be called the Love Triangle, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay, so overall energy for this monthly reading, this is going to be the monthly reading for September. This is the Three of Wands, and it's talking about awaiting results. So I feel like this is just talking about you waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, you're going to have a choice to make here with the Two of Wands. I tell you about this all the time, and the reason why I'm telling you about this is to keep you, focused on what it is that you need to do, and what the recommendation is from Spirit is, for you to let go of the old person in favor of the new. Okay, but like I said, this is free will. You have free will. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Okay, so underneath the Two of Wands we have the Ten of Cups. So it's talking about contentment and joy. You're finding your happiness. Okay, and then with the Two of Pentacles, Spirit is telling you this is going to be a balancing act. This can also talk about juggling. This could be the old person juggling, because we know that they're in third parties. This could be you as well, because you always have a lot of different suitors in your energy, whether you're male or female. Okay, and then with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this is what you're going for. I feel like with the Ten of Cups, this is what the old person wants to offer you, or wants to give you the smoke and mirrors, give you give you that, what is it, the 10-cent tour, the 2-cent tour of what they want you to think that they're trying to offer you. But in reality, this is what the new person wants to offer you. It's not just something that they can't sustain, because I feel like this old person with the Ten of Cups, they want to offer you this, the rainbows, the puppy dogs, the unicorns, but they cannot sustain this, because if they could sustain it, the two of you would be together, right? Okay, but with this new person, this is what it is. Let's do it again. They're offering you this Ten of Cups, but what's really going on is this damn Two of Pentacles, them trying to juggle you with other people. Okay, when it comes to your new person, this is what they're offering you, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, love, money, family, legacy. It's like they're offering you the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles together, the new person. Okay, but what's behind it for them is, this is a true soulmate. This is Spirit talking about, this amazing connection the two of you have. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, this is a destined connection. So there's, and the wheel is upright. So this is luck coming towards you, a reward coming towards you from Spirit. Okay. And so, like I said, again, you're going to have a choice to make. Okay. There may be some things that you may be refusing to see. It's so funny. You got 3 tens. You got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the number 10 card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So you're 3 tens. But there may be some things that you're refusing to see with that Two of Swords. But Spirit is telling you, you got to take the blindfold off and really see what is going on here, because a lot of times we're so conditioned to not want to be in something with somebody, that we're not looking at them completely and looking at the whole package, looking at what they bring to the table totally. Okay, and I feel like when you compare the two people, the new person with the old person, it's going to be like, apples and oranges, because the new person is coming to you, with open hands. They're bringing things to the connection. Okay, and wanting you to profit from the two of you being together. And I don't mean profit like that, like it's a transactional thing. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying they want to lift you up. Okay. Whereas the old person is coming to you wanting to take things from you. Okay. And not wanting to give. They just want to take what they want when they want to take it, and you just deal with it. Okay. And so you got to look at those two things and weigh those two things and be like, what the hell is going on? Because like I said, they sit in this prideful and egoic energy. Okay, Taurus, but there's no guarantee that this person is ever going to get out of that energy. So it's like you got to look out for you. You got to look out for what's best for you, because while this person is sitting in that energy, that's all they're doing is they're looking out for themselves and not paying attention to the fact that, hey, there's somebody else in this connection, they need to get their needs met as well. Okay. And so that's why I said, don't look at what somebody is telling you. All right. Because anybody can come to you like this and tell you all this BS, right? But it's how they're moving. And the way that they're moving, like I said, the way that they're moving, Taurus, it's not like this, it's like this. Okay? A balancing act, trying to balance you with other people. Okay? Because for some of you, it's not just you and somebody else, it's you and two or three or four some others. Because this person, as I've told you before, they love attention. And they're willing to do whatever they got to do in order to get it, in order to get their needs met, but they not thinking about nobody else's stuff. Okay. And you don't deserve to have a partner like that, because we've talked about this before. I talk about what amazing people y'all are, and how when you got a Taurus on your side, a Taurus be ride or die for your ass. Okay. I know that because I had a friend that was a Taurus. Like one of my best friends was a Taurus. And, we was like this. Nobody could mess with me. Nobody could mess with her. Okay. So you don't deserve somebody who's not going to give back to you what you're giving to them. Okay. That's what Spirit is trying to shake you and make you look at this and see what is going on. Okay. All right. So let's start by clarifying this Three of Wands. Hang on. Okay. So I feel like you are following the guidance that Spirit is giving you in this situation. Okay. So you are going to come through this situation and I feel like you're going to excel at what is happening in this situation, even though it may feel like at times like the scales were balanced against you. It's to see if you can, if you can buck up, if you can get through this and move through it and understand it's supposed to teach you, Taurus, that nobody, at the end of the day, nobody can break you if you don't allow them to. Or they may, like I said, they may hurt your feelings, but they can't break you. That's the mindset you got to have, okay, in this lifetime. Because people going to do shit. They're going to step on your toes. They're going to do shit. That's just life, okay? It is life. It is human nature for people to see how far they can take you, right? We know this, all right? But knowing this, okay, and being in a situation where you got to deal with it is sometimes two different things. But I feel like you are coming through this the way that Spirit is wanting you to, okay? So when it comes to your person, okay, this is about them, giving you that intimacy. I feel like, you tried to open up and be intimate with them, but they didn't give it to you in return. But I feel like this intimacy card is showing up too for the new person, because this is Spirit saying that, what was withheld from you and the old connection with the TF is now going to start to show up for you with this new person. Okay. All right. So let me get one more card, because this is about three people. Okay. So we've got race car that fell. This is talking about reckless, impulsive, wild, immature energy. I feel like this is representing the old person, the TF. Okay. Because for a lot of you, this person is younger than you are. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not somebody, an ageist person, but you got to realize, and I realize that age is not always an indicator of maturity, but Spirit is telling you that this is the type of energy this person sits in. They could be older than you and still sit in this type of energy. Okay. All right. And then we've got, see the dynamic between the two of you. We've got Nike sneakers. It says runner, chaser, avoidant, dodge. So this person is dodging any type of intimate connection with you. Okay. They're being wild and impulsive and reckless is what Spirit is trying to tell you with this reading. Okay. All right. So the first card, let me turn these over because I want to take it one step at a time. Okay, the first card that fell, this talks about how you feel about the old person, the twin flame. So we've got the Hangman. This is Pisces energy, and I feel this is a good card to see because I feel like, you know, you've pumped your brakes when it comes to this connection, okay? Because you put this situation on hold. I feel like you're trying to look at it from a new perspective so that you can, you know, get rid of things that no longer serve you. And I feel like a lot of you have come to Jesus and realized that this person, you know, is not for you. What their intentions are, it's not what you want, okay, out of a relationship. So let's clarify. The Hangman. The Hangman. Okay, so we've got for you the guilt wounds card. Okay, so this is a trigger. This person triggered your guilt wounds. So this is about you feeling sorry, using guilt to manipulate, being afraid to set boundaries. In this connection, these were the things that you needed to learn. Okay, you needed to learn to stop feeling sorry because you take up space, Taurus. There's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to be allowed to take up space just like everybody else. Okay, you're here and everybody better fucking get used to it. That's the way I see it. Okay, and then using guilt to manipulate. Okay, you don't have to do that with the right people. You don't have to do that. All you got to do is be yourself. And the new people that are coming into your life, your soul tribe, they're going to get you. They're going to understand you, and there's going to be no need for you to do that. And then with the being afraid to set boundaries, the new people, your soul tribe, they're going to be respectful of the boundaries that you set. Okay, because I know what this is like. You are afraid sometimes to stand up for yourself because the people that have been around you in the past have made you feel like shit for trying to stand up for yourself and not take people's abuse. And so the people that are trying to mock you or make this difficult for you, when you try to set boundaries, that's how you know whether that person is supposed to be in your life or not. Because somebody that really cares for you, it might shock them at first that you're setting boundaries, but someone that really truly wants to be in your life is going to make the changes they need to make in order for the two of you to you know, stay together and remain in a connection together, whether it's a romantic relationship, a familial relationship, or a friendship. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your person, we've got the music card here. So they're sending you, excuse me, they are sending you messages through music. So like I said, you might be hearing like random songs. It could be stuff that you don't normally listen to, but you need to listen to the song, listen to the messages, or look up the song, because a lot of times that's how they talk to you. Even the new person, like for me, my new person sends me things as well. Okay, all right. So this next card represents how you feel about the new person coming in. So we've got the World card, completion of a cycle. Let me clarify this card. I want to see what Spirit is saying about this card. Give me this. The World, please. Okay. This is a Spirit just saying that this person, you know, of course, is your soulmate. All right. And I feel like this is about you overcoming, you know, obstacles and overcoming obstacles and opening up new doors and opportunities for yourself with this World card. Okay, and you feel like this soulmate that's coming into your life is a really good new opportunity for you. Okay, all right, let's clarify. The World. Yeah, so you've been isolating yourself, Taurus. Okay, I am guilty of this as well, because you just get fucking tired of people and they shit, and that's how I get sometimes. And I'm like, you know what? I just don't want to deal with it. So I just be here in this room by myself, and I just leave people alone because sometimes I'm just not in the fucking mood. Okay, and I feel like that's how you've been because of what happened with this other person. Okay, but there is somebody coming into your life, Taurus, who it's going to be a brand new day. Okay. All right. So this next card represents the twin flames feelings for you. So this is just talking about this person being a past life connection, and it can talk about them thinking a lot about you. So they do think a lot about you. They realize that there's some type of spiritual connection between the two of you with the Six of Cups. Okay. Let's clarify. Okay, yeah. This person has been seeing signs, okay, and synchronicities from spirit. And then we've got the reconciliation card. This person does want to reconcile with you, but I know a lot of you, like I said, you like, okay. But there may be some of you who want to reconcile with this person, and there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want. But what spirit is saying is when this person comes back to try to, get you back, you got to look at the energy that they sit in. You got to look at how they're moving. It's not what their mouth is saying, is what they're doing, what actions they're taking. Okay. All right. So this next card represents this the new person's feelings for you, and we got the Five of Pentacles. So hold on. Let me see why this Five of Pentacles card is showing up. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, Spirit? Okay, what are they walking away from? Okay. Okay. I feel like with this card, for some of you, this person may have already tried to come towards you, because I feel like for a lot of you, this person already knows who you are. Okay. You may not have pinpointed them yet. Okay. Because like I told you, you always have a lot of people around you, but I feel like this person knows who you are, and they may have tried to approach you before and been feeling left out in the cold or ghosted because you're dealing with this bullshit with this other person. Okay. But this person is not going to walk away from this situation. Okay. They are going to come towards you and take a risk. They don't care that, you may have turned them down or not wanted to be bothered in the beginning. This is somebody that sees you and sees your value, and they're not going to let this deter them from wanting to come towards you. So whatever you got going on, this person is going to try again. If they already have, and they got shot down, they're not going to give up, is what spirit is saying. Okay. All right. So this last card represents the outcome. So we got the Three of Swords, and it says heartache. And I feel like this is representing the fact that somebody in this situation is going to get their heart broken. Okay. Because you have to make a choice, right? We have the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords show up, right? So you're going to have to make that choice. And this Three of Swords is showing up because whoever it is that you don't choose is going to sit in this energy. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay. So for you, we've got some secrets going on. I feel like the secrets here, let me clarify, but I feel like this is spirit saying the secrets that are coming up is going to be the fact that you're going to have somebody else. Okay. That this old person is going to come back with this surrender card, trying to surrender because you're on the right path of being with somebody new, and they're going to want to try to break that up. Remember, I told you they want you stuck and sitting there waiting for them for whenever they want to come in and deal with you or not deal with you. They want a situation where they don't have to do anything, and you'll just be there, and they can come in and out as they please, and then move around to all these other options that they have waiting for them as well. Okay. That's what I feel like this person is their plan, what it is that they're wanting to do. But they're going to see you on the right path with the new person and want to come and try to mess it up. Okay. That's what they're wanting to do with this Three of Swords. But I feel like you're gonna turn the tables on them, and they're gonna be the one sitting in the Three of Swords energy. Okay. Because they're going to want you to cut out the other person. But I feel like a lot of you are going to cut out the old person in favor of the new, because you're going to see what I'm telling you, that this person is going to match your energy. They're going to want to be with you and only you, and not be out here in the streets with all these other people. Okay. If they were ever like that, your new person, they've sown their wild oats. They've gotten that out of their system. And now they're ready to take a risk and to be in a long-term, stable and committed relationship with you. Okay. You are the one for them. Okay. All right. So let's get some messages from spirit, see what they want to tell you. Give me 1 second. Okay. Trying to see what cards I want to use. Okay, so we're going to get some messages of love from Spirit, and we'll get some messages from the old person and messages from the new person as well before I let you go. Okay? All right. Okay, so Spirit is telling you that it's, you got to accept what's going on. Because I know for a lot of you, it was very devastating to have to go through what you went through with the old person. Okay. And I keep coming back to that because this is about us healing. Okay. This is why Spirit keeps talking about the old person, because Spirit is wanting you to heal what happened between you and this person and move on and stop sitting in that Five of Pentacles energy, or, waiting for this person to come and give you an apology that they may never give you, because they could still come at you here and want to reconcile with you and still not give you an apology. So that's why I'm saying, don't be laying your hopes on no damn apology, because you gotta create your own closure, because this person, like I told you, they out for self. Okay. Then we've got release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. This is what Spirit is telling you, to let this old energy go so that the new person has space to come in. You have to hold space for the new person to come in. And in order for you to do that, we got to get rid of this old person, because the old person is not about you. Okay. All right. And then we've got retreat. Spirit is saying time alone or in nature will help you to recharge. Okay. So you could need to go out and ground yourself. Okay. Talk to some trees, step on some grass, whatever, float your boat to make you feel better. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get some messages from the old person, and then we'll get some from the new. For Taurus, Spirit, what does Taurus's twin want to tell them, Spirit? Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we've got, I mixed this deck together, right? It's two different decks, and I mixed it together to make it a new deck. But all that keeps coming out of the blue cards, not the pink ones at all. So we've got, from your old person, I still feel the pain. So this person, like I said, the both of you were triggered by what happened. Okay. And this person is still sitting in that energy, but they still feel the sexual tension as well. Okay. And then they're not financially stable. So this person can't even give you what it is that you want. Okay. Because I feel like, you want to be in a relationship where the both of you are able to, support each other and provide stability to each other in all areas. And this person is unable to do that at this time. Okay. Okay. So let's see what the new person wants to tell you. Okay. I hear you, Taurus. Hold on. Okay. So Spirit is telling you that this person is telling you that your body is a piece of art and your soul is a piece of heaven. So this person, it's not just about the physical for them. I'm not saying they don't have, feelings for you. There's not sexual tension between the two of you, because there is, but they see beyond that. I feel like that's the difference between this old person and the new person, is that the new person, yeah, they feel all that stuff that the old person feels, but they also see beyond that. They see into your soul. This is going to be somebody that's going to love your soul, because it's not about, at the end of the day, even though they find you attractive, it's not about what you look like. It's about your soul. The two of your souls recognizing each other, soul recognition. Okay. So we've got me plus you equals a power couple. Like I said, this person wants to build a legacy with you. That's why this 10 of Pentacles keeps coming up, because it's not just about love for them. It's about stability and about the two of you creating something that can stand the test of time. This person being your life partner. Okay. All right. And then we've got, you make me feel like a kid again. All right. Okay, Taurus, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Taurus.